Hey everyone, let's dive straight into the latest developments in the Middle East. Israeli airstrikes have recently targeted Iran, and the situation is heating up. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's get to it. First off, these airstrikes have set off alarm bells globally. Israeli jets hit several sites in Iran, claiming they were military in nature. Now, the big question on everyone's mind is whether Israel will target Iran's nuclear program next. This is not just speculation. It's a genuine concern given the region's volatile history, but that's not all. There's growing chatter about Iran's navy and oil rigs being the next potential targets. Iran's navy has been a significant player in the Strait of Hormuz, a crucial choke point for global oil shipments. Any attack here could have massive implications, not just for the region, but for the global economy. Speaking of oil, let's talk about Iran's oil rigs. Iran's oil production has always been a bit of a wild card. Remember back when Trump was in office? Iran's oil output took a nosedive due to sanctions, causing oil prices to fluctuate wildly. Now, if these rigs are targeted, we could see a repeat of those chaotic price swings. And about those sanctions, Biden's administration has kept them largely in place, mirroring previous administrations' approach. These sanctions have crippled Iran's economy, limiting its ability to produce oil and fund its military operations. Despite some differences in rhetoric, the substance of US policy towards Iran hasn't changed much, so the pressure on Iran remains high. Now let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. These airstrikes and potential future targets are part of a broader geopolitical chess game. Israel is focused on curbing Iran's influence in the region, and Iran is pushing back. The stakes are incredibly high, and the international community is watching closely. In the midst of all this, let's not forget the human impact. Ordinary people on both sides are caught in the crossfire, and the humanitarian toll is mounting. Hospitals and medical facilities are overwhelmed, and there's an urgent need for aid. The international community is scrambling to provide support, but the situation remains dire. So what can we expect moving forward? The likelihood of further escalation is high, and the potential targets are numerous. The international community is urging restraint and pushing for dialogue, but the path to peace is fraught with challenges. To sum it up, the tension between Israel and Iran is far from over. Strike number one was taken care of, but now we wait for after the election to see how Israel might finish the job. The recent airstrikes have opened a new chapter in this ongoing conflict, and the stakes are higher than ever. Whether it's Iran's nuclear sites, its navy, or its oil rigs, the potential for further escalation is real and imminent. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this update informative, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this and other global issues. Stay safe and informed.